back to Polished Professionals, the blog and brand to help you conquer the workaday world with style and poise. Today we are talking about the top 5 things I have learned about myself and things I will do differently after quarantine. But before we get going on our quarantine video and the lessons we've learned, if you have not hit that subscribe button and the bell below, we hope you hit that so you never miss an episode. If you're new to our channel, welcome. We're here for all the bosses out there to conquer the workaday world, and we are so glad you're here. I pray each and every one of you are doing well. It is such an odd time for us right now as we are all mostly in quarantine. In fact, I don't really know anybody who isn't doing social distancing right now. I pray that you and your family are safe as we go through this time together. I know there's a lot of negative news out there, but I'm just trying to give you guys some things I've learned about myself and that I hope to take with me after this quarantine is over. And so without further ado, I will get going on the top 5 things I have learned about myself in quarantine and what I plan to do differently after. The first thing that I have learned is that, oh my goodness, I have too much stuff. Way too much stuff. I appreciate so much the channels out there on sustainability and limiting what you have. I mean, the one thing, I did see one funny comment about Marie Kondo and that you cleaned out everything you probably could have been using during quarantine, but I found that I really do have an excess amount of things in my house, probably need a lot less. So with that in mind, I was gonna show you guys what I have been using. This is now my 3rd ThredUp bag and I've already got stuff to put in it. But this is just one place. This is not sponsored, but it is a cute bag, isn't it? This is just one place I have learned to clean up. You can put any of your clothes in here. They do have some limitations on what you can put in, but really up to 30 pounds, throw them in the bag, send it to them, and they sell it for you. For the bosses out there who don't want to spend time rifling through things or selling things on Poshmark, to me, this is one of the easiest places to resell your clothing. And the bonus is if they don't resell it, you can either have it returned to you, but even better, they can be donated for responsible reuse. So I really love ThredUp. I find them to be a great way to be able to help clean out my closet. They work for my busy lifestyle. And clearly, like I said, I've got way too much stuff. So I am doing my best to keep going through and using these bags and filling them up and sending them along. The second thing I've learned in quarantine is to stop and smell the roses. So I know this is just a box of roses, but this is one of my favorite boxes that I have. And it is, first of all, it still smells amazing. These are everlasting roses and somehow they just smell lovely still. But this just reminds me of the things that I breeze through every day, and quarantine has really made me stop and focus on the things that are important in life. So I'm really praying that I take that with me past quarantine time, that I am stopping and smelling the roses more often, meaning I am appreciating the friends and family that I'm with every day, not taking them for granted, really enjoying the little things like beauty and nature and other things like that, that sometimes in my busy life, I just run right past. You know, now when I go take my walks, I look at the flowers, I stop around and just see what's out there. When in other times I used to just go out there just so I can get my walk in or my run in, that I check the box that I worked out. And to me, this has given me an opportunity to just really stop and enjoy life. And so I'm very grateful for that. And I hope you're having a similar experience and not going totally crazy. And this is a plug, I guess, from one that's not sponsored also. These are from Joybox Flowers. They're a local Houston shop that has everlasting roses. I love them. I've had these for well over a year. They're gorgeous. It comes in a little box that you can put things in. How cool is that? So this is always by my bedside table, and it is a great reminder, especially right now in quarantine. The third thing that I am going to be doing better after quarantine, is using less paper products. You guys, these, all I can think of is the Lord of the Rings, like my precious. That's what I've got whenever I see these things, because they're so hard to come by. Toilet paper and right now paper towels. This is what I'm in real short supply of in my house, but it's silly. I shouldn't be in short supply of paper towels. I have plenty of rags, plenty of hand towels I should be using all the time. So to me, this has been a great lesson learned. This is not something I have to have. I have not found a replacement for toilet paper though, so let me know, I guess, in the comments if you found something. But to me, this is one that I can do without, and I really should be a little bit better about use of paper towels and use of paper products in general. I've got the things that I need for that. It's a way to save money too. I just don't need these things, and it's probably better for the environment if I'm not using as many paper products and creating as much waste in my home. So this is definitely, hopefully, something I'm going to use a lot less of come after the quarantine. My fourth quarantine lesson is organization. I have absolutely loved this time in the sense that it has helped me to get organized. I have done so much organization when it comes to drawers, when it comes to my pantry, other things like that. And even though I am stocking things up, for example, in my pantry that maybe I wouldn't have normally stocked up on before, there's still room in there, which is incredible. So that really has been great. So not just purging my closet, my clothes for recycling, things like that, but really purging out my drawers and other things. I don't know about y'all, but I have an embarrassing junk drawer, probably like 3 of them, but they are getting less embarrassing during quarantine. So I'm really grateful for folks that have encouraged me to update and organize my life. I'll link a few of those folks below. A Beautiful Mess is one of my favorite boss babes here in Houston, that she has some great organizational tips that you guys may want to check out as well. And Mary Kondo, of course, I appreciate what she's got to say. And I really do appreciate that folks that help you get organized, because it just feels like it is at least something I can control in this time. There's so much that I feel like I can't control right now, but organization of my own life, or at least my drawers, not my drawers, my drawers, just so we're clear. My drawers has really been something that has helped me just find a calm and serenity in getting those things cleaned up so I know where everything is, and purging the things that I just really don't need anymore. The fifth and final thing that I've learned during quarantine is tidying up and cleanliness. So I often would leave the house without the bed made. I would go out, candidly, not clean my hands as much as I should. I would not clean things like my doorknobs as much, anything like that. Those have been really good lessons to me to learn. Keeping Lysol all the time, like all the time. Now, I know they taught us in kindergarten to wash our hands, but really thinking about that more, just this idea of cleanliness in my life has really become a focus during quarantine. And I hope it does my part to help the spread of the coronavirus, among other things, but also keeping my family safe and others that may come to my home whenever we can eventually have people in our home again, keeping them safe as well. I really have learned a lot about, like I said, cleaning doorknobs, cleaning handles of things that I would have never done before, like my pantry door handles. That's just nothing I would have ever used something to kill germs on. My hand soap, how long I wash my hands. I have been telling everybody I'm singing happy birthday in their honor as I wash my hands for those poor folks who've had birthdays during this horrible quarantine time. So I'm doing it in their honor. And of course that is the sign of the times. So it is just been a great lesson to relearn. I know we learned them in kindergarten. I know cleanliness is next to godliness. So that has definitely been the last lesson that I hope to take with me past quarantine. We hope you liked our top 5 tips that we have learned in quarantine. And if you've learned a new lesson during this time in quarantine, we hope you tell us. Tell us in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, a thumbs down. If you don't like it, we are here for you. We want to serve you guys. We want to be here for all the bosses to conquer the workaday world with style and poise. So we hope you let us know what you would like to see more of. And we will continue to try to keep it positive during this time of quarantine. We're praying for each and every one of you guys that you stay safe, that America stays safe, and the world can again get back out and about like we like to be. Again, if you haven't hit that subscribe button and the bell, we hope you hit that below so you never miss an episode. Thanks so much for watching.